In 2024, all it takes is one video, one notification, and just like that, your entire world is turned upside down. You think it only happens to celebrities and public figures like Elon Musk, whom thousands were led to believe was doing a giveaway in a crypto scam recently? No, it could actually be you. You will hear more about Elon soon, but let's talk about you first. So you went viral on social media. It's you, undeniably you. The same voice, the same face, the same expressions.
This is Deepfake example of what is possible with powerful computer and editing. It took around 72 hours to create this example from scratch.
The world has already seen it, and in just minutes, it's been shared thousands of times. A message pings from your closest friend, and what did you see? What did you do? They're asking you, but you didn't do it. You know that in a matter of minutes, family and friends start calling. You see their names flood your notifications. People who have probably known you all your life now questioning your innocence. Even your mother calls, her voice trembling, asking you to tell her the truth if you really did it. You know it wasn't you, but here's the problem. It looks exactly like you. This is the terrifying power of deepfakes, and you might not know it, but you're already at risk. Hey guys, my name is Tolulope Michael, and in this video, we're going to reveal the shocking truth about deepfakes. You will discover how this technology can steal your identity, damage your reputation, and even frame you for crimes you didn't commit. We'll look at real stories of people who have been affected, explain how deepfakes work, and share simple steps to protect yourself. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to spot deepfakes and keep your personal security intact. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video with others who need to know about these hidden threats. Maybe you just started hearing about deepfakes, but you're not exactly sure what they are. Let's get started from there. Deepfakes are AI-generated videos that manipulate your face, your voice, and your entire identity, and they are more real than ever. But long before we had the advanced AI behind today's deepfakes, the idea of manipulating images and videos to deceive people has been around for centuries. It actually started with simple image manipulation techniques. As far back as the 19th century, photographs were edited by physically cutting and rearranging negatives, right? Now, one famous example of early photo manipulation is from around 1860, when a portrait of US President Abraham Lincoln was created by combining Lincoln's head with the body of a Southern politician, John C. Calhoun. In this case, the body in the photograph actually belonged to John C. Calhoun, but Lincoln's face was superimposed into it. This was done to depict Lincoln in a more commanding and stately pose. The result became widely circulated and is one of the earliest examples of image manipulation for public figures. Now, this form of editing was an early predecessor to modern digital manipulation techniques, including deepfakes. Okay, while this was done manually, it highlights how the desire to alter images for specific purposes has existed for centuries. And then came the rise of cinema. Now fast forward to 20th century, the first major leap came with Hollywood's visual effects. Filmmakers began using sophisticated editing techniques to create illusions, people appearing in places they never were, or even defying the laws of physics. Now run to the late 70s and early 80s, technology like green screen effects and CGI came with major breakthroughs, like with the use of CGI in the movies Star Wars and Tron, and then Jurassic Park in 1983. These technologies laid groundwork for more sophisticated digital manipulation, including deepfakes. But back then, it was all for good. The goal was entertainment, making movies more immersive and realistic. As technology advanced, so did its misuse. In the early 2010s, researchers made a breakthrough with deep learning, a subset of artificial intelligence. Deep learning allows computers to learn from vast amounts of data, recognizing patterns and then making predictions. Now, one of the early applications of this was the development of generative adversarial networks, or GANs. GANs are the foundation of deepfakes. The idea is simple. One AI creates content while another AI tries to detect if it's fake. Now, over time, the AI created a content gets so good that the fake becomes indistinguishable from reality. As anyone would expect, this technology was initially intended for positive uses, right? Researchers saw its potential for improving visual effects in movies, for use in video games and even in art. Just like any powerful tool, it quickly became weaponized. Rushed down to 2017, by 2017, the world got its first real taste of deepfake technology. An anonymous user on Reddit calling himself DeepFakes uploaded videos using AI to swap the faces of celebrities onto other people's bodies. These videos spread like wildfire, and soon the technology was being used to create fake videos of politicians, influencers, and ordinary people alike. Now, while deepfake started out as a novelty or for entertainment, it didn't take long for criminals and people with bad intent to realize the potential for deception. By 2019, the world began seeing deepfakes used in scams, identity theft, and even disinformation campaigns. Now, the intent of the technology may have been good at first, but it didn't take long for it to go rogue. A prime example of just how dangerous this technology can be came during the 2020 US elections, when a deepfake video of former President Obama went viral.
President Trump is a total and complete dipshit. Now, you see, I would never say these things, at least not in a public address, but someone else would. Someone like Jordan Peele. This is a dangerous time.
In the video, Obama appeared to say things he never said. While the video was eventually reviewed as demonstration to show how easily deepfakes could be weaponized, the world was shocked by how frighteningly convinced they had become. This is the terrifying reality. Your reputation, your relationships, your entire life can be destroyed in the blink of an eye. Because what happens when the world sees proof of you doing something you never did? This is the nightmare we're racing toward. A world where it doesn't matter what is true, it only matters what people believe. The panic doesn't just stay online, it follows you into everyday life. At work, people whisper behind your back, friends become strangers, and if you're unlucky enough, the law may even be after you. Maybe you even try explaining that the video isn't real. Try convincing your boss, your colleagues, the authorities that this digital creation, this AI aura is fake. But the evidence, how about that, is staring them in the face. Even if you somehow clear your name, the damage is done. Once that seed of doubt is planted, it never truly goes away. Relationships are shattered, trust is broken, and the scars are permanent. Now, deepfakes are not just a threat to your reputation. They pose a real danger to personal security, identity theft, and fraud. Criminals are using this technology at a pace faster than most people or systems can respond to. Let me shock you some more. Even live streams can't be trusted anymore. With advanced filters, AI can manipulate the person's appearance and voice in real time, making it nearly impossible to know if what you're seeing is real. These tools can alter someone's identity on the spot, allowing criminals to deceive viewers, even in live interactions. In fact, we've already seen AI manipulation used in massive scams. Recently, a deepfake live stream of Elon Musk, founder of SpaceX, promoted a fake cryptocurrency giveaway. The scam was so convincing that thousands of viewers were duped into believing they could double their Bitcoin by sending funds to fake SpaceX wallet. Many fell for it, losing their money to fraudsters. And it's not just preying on individuals, corporations are falling victim too. Early this year, a finance employee at a multinational engineering firm, Arup, was tricked into transferring approximately $25 million to fraudsters. The criminals used AI to impersonate the company's CFO with such precision that the employee believed they were talking to the real person. In a matter of minutes, millions gone. But losing money is just one part of this whole horror show. With AI, criminals can take over your identity entirely. Fake videos of you authorizing transactions, fake calls to your bank, even send fake messages to your family. Now, the future tells its own story too. Okay, a story where we can no longer trust anything we see, where courtrooms are filled with doubt, where media manipulations runs rampant, and then anyone can be made to look like a criminal, a liar, or worse. And it's already happening. So here's the thing. In the next decade, legal systems worldwide will face a crisis like never before, when the very foundation of truth, which is video and audio evidence, can no longer be trusted. Then how do we pursue justice? But it's not all hopeless, okay? There's a way forward. New AI-driven detection tools are being developed every day. These tools can spot inconsistencies in deepfakes that the human eye can't. However, the truth is, it is still a battle. The technology to create deepfakes is advancing just as fast, if not faster, than the tools to detect them. So how can you protect yourself? That's the question. And honestly, it's not easy. But there are a few steps you can take right now to make yourself less vulnerable to deepfake threats. Number 1, think of implementing what cybersecurity experts call a safe word among your family and close friends. This is a unique phrase or code that only your trusted circle knows. If they receive a call or text or video from you asking for something urgent and it's missing the safe word, red flag. This simply tells you that it could be a fake. Secondly, be extremely cautious with sensitive information you share online. Okay, deepfakes often rely on publicly available data. Social media posts, photos, and even voice clips can all be used to build a digital version of you. The less you share, the harder it is for those AI tools to recreate you. Thirdly, always verify suspicious communications. Okay, if you get an unexpected request for money or personal information, even if it looks like it's from someone you know, double check. How do you do that? Call them directly on a trusted number. Don't rely on a video or audio clip alone. There's one more important step that can't be overlooked: using technology responsibly. In 2021, a Pennsylvania mother used deepfake technology to create fake videos of her daughter's cheerleading rivals, showing them engaging in inappropriate behavior like drinking and smoking. Her intention was to get them kicked off the team. The videos were so convincing that the girl's reputation were nearly ruined before the truth came out. Now, stories like this reminds us that irresponsible use of technology can cause real harm, even beyond what we imagine. That is why, beyond protecting yourself, it's crucial that we all recognize the power of those tools and use them responsibly. Whether it's sharing content, creating videos, or consuming media, the responsibility to use technology ethically is on all of us. And finally, spread awareness. Talk to your friends, families, colleagues about deepfakes. The more people who know about the threat, the harder it becomes for criminals to use these tools effectively. You want to arm yourself and others with the knowledge to question what you see. Look deeper at the content you consume. Always ask that question: is this real? Now, I have a question for you. With all that we have come to know in this video, what do you think is the real threat of deepfakes? It's not just the technology itself, it's the complete erosion of trust in what we see, hear, and experience online. It's the seed of doubt planted in every piece of media we consume. In a future where deepfakes become indistinguishable from reality, how do we know what is real? How do we trust video evidence or even our own memories when AI can rewrite them? The deeper this technology embeds itself into our world, the harder it will be to escape the consequences. We know companies, government, and cybersecurity professionals are working around the clock to develop new detection tools, but we must also demand stronger regulations. We need laws that make creating and distributing harmful deepfakes a serious crime. Countries like the US are already passing laws to tackle this issue, but we need global cooperation, because without it, the deepfake threat will only grow. Okay? And now, the final thought I want to leave you with: what if I told you that the last 60 seconds of this video were not real? That's right, you didn't notice it, but AI has been talking to you. This is the future of deepfakes, undetectable and already here. Consider this your reminder to stay informed, stay aware, and remember, in a world where we now share with deepfakes, what you see isn't always what you get. And if this video opened your eyes, there's so much more you need to know. Check out other videos on how to protect yourself online. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. I hope I've been able to leave you better than I met you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.